Hello, everyone. My name is Diego Vera, founder of Self Learners. We're here at The Last Skill, Self-Directed Learning in the Age of AI at OCAD University. Who am I here with?
You're here with Jason Ramsay, the CEO of a company called Nodalli Technologies.
Awesome. So, Jason, how do you think learning connects to, obviously your company is about helping people engineer opportunities in different ways and making that a more efficient process. How do you think learning fits into that?
Fits into the engineering of different processes within the
Yes.
company.
So let's say maybe it's like before, like how does learning relate to you getting better opportunities?
Learning is the foundation of everything. You know, there's like an exercise that I like to practice with people that I'm teaching entrepreneurship to. It's okay, look around the room and pick some and find something that's red. Okay. Now tell me something that you saw that was blue. And oftentimes they can't identify the things that were blue because they're too focused on looking at the red. And that happens because, you know, those opportunities you weren't focused on seeing those opportunities. And I see kind of learning as like a microcosm of that experience. You know, if you didn't spend time actually diving into concepts and understanding what opportunities are available to you, learning what's available to you, that you won't even be able to see them. And that happens, you know, at the macro scale when you're leading a company strategy and picking what markets to go into. If you never experienced a market before, you won't know where to go. It also happens at the micro level when you're trying to develop some software and maybe you want to integrate a tool that you've never seen before. If you never learned about that tool, you can't integrate it. So learning to me is vision and understanding.
What are some things that you've had to learn recently in scaling your company?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. Like, you know, I came from a background in investment banking. I underwrote multi-billion-dollar transactions. I thought I was the king of the world when it came to business. I thought I knew everything. You know, I knew how to, in theory, operate a large public company. Can I swear? Heck no. Like I didn't, there's a lot of things I didn't know when it came to operating a company. Sure, I knew how to build a financial model. Did not know how to sell. Did not know how to market. Did not know how to build products. I think if I look at the past 12 months, like I've learned more about the world and how to do things than in my past 5-6 years of formal education. Does that answer the question?
Yes, exactly. So the whole theory, the theorist versus the practitioner. And I think in entrepreneurship, that's something you often see. So not for all professors out there, but I've had some conversations with them. That's more the theorist versus practitioner. And so for me, it's been the exact same, man. I think entrepreneurship is one of the best growth vehicles,
Yes.
personal development vehicles, because of how much you learn and who you have to become. Even when it comes to things like leadership, you have to be someone who's emotionally regulated. You can't lash out on people. Like all these things, regardless of if it's like specific content things that you need to learn to like market, sell, or whatever. Also, like literally who you're becoming, right?
Yeah, and you know what I like? It's like the limiters in your business are a direct reflection of the limiters of you as a person. I find that in running my business, in my personal relationships, I struggled with like breaking up with romantic partners, and that reflected in struggling to fire people in my company. So if you grow in personally, you grow in your business as well.
Exactly. It's I think there's this quote. It's not business problems; it's personal problems showing up in your business.
Ooh, I like that.
That I've heard. So yeah, it's exactly it. What's been the most challenging moment in building your company, if you had to point to one?
I think it's a hard one because every day is like chewing a fresh batch of glass and getting punched in the face while you're doing it. So there's like a mirror I can pick from, but I think the two most common reasons why companies fail. First is financial mismanagement, and then second is co-founder breakups and conflict. And there's a point in my entrepreneurial journey where I faced both at the exact same time, where we went broke, and my co-founder actually left the company and started the exact same idea.
Wow.
Tried to compete, and that was like my all-time low. I hit rock bottom. But now, you know, that was over a year ago, and it was actually just an opportunity to get stronger to build the resilience because there's a concept called the cookie jar by David Goggins.
Yeah, I heard of it. It's awesome.
Yeah, so in your cookie jar, you got a bunch of cookies.
Yeah.
So whenever it's like 2 a.m. in the office now, and I'm really struggling to stay motivated, I'm like, why the hell am I doing this? I just look into my cookie jar, reach in, I grab a cookie, which is a crappy experience. I'm like, hey, you know what? I went through this crappy experience with my co-founder and going broke. This is nothing compared to that. Yeah. And it just made me stronger. It gave me a good reference point.
I love that. And also even like kind of a little bit personally as well, like around a year ago, my company went broke too. So, but I had to actually put my company on hold and I had to work 7 jobs in 4 months.
Okay.
The most random jobs.
Seven?
Seven different
What
ones
are
because
they?
it's
Like, list
unstable.
them.
Okay. I had to wash dishes. I had to go 4 hours away into a campsite to like serve matcha food trucks, help old ladies with moving boxes, lifting boxes in container, demolition. I even went on a trivia show that I made $750 because I was just trying to find anything.
Trivia show?
Yeah.
Wait,
So I was trying to
what?
find money. It's like we can win a prize. So it was so random because I got scammed, $500. Like credit cards maxed. I had to find enough money to support me and my family. And on top of that, I was also helping the family business, was actually the food business here, to get more sales. And I was able to actually get out of it by getting more one-on-one clients and also getting more sales for the food business. But that happened.
Yeah.
So it was 4 months of like just the most random shit.
That's
like
a
from
beautiful
this to
story,
that.
though.
Yeah, exactly. Just random and like horrible jobs, like the people there, like I was server as well. Server assistant.
I just don't get
host.
why you have to do 7. Why can't you just pick
Well,
like
because
2
it was
and then-
unstable. I was
Like, were you that
like
bad?
2 weeks. Well, no, I got fired from 2.
Fired from 2? Yeah, probably because you had 5 other ones. Like, I would
no,
fire
but
you
it wasn't
too,
at the
bro.
same time. The most I had was
Oh.
2 at a time. It was just in sequence. Like one
I
of them would be
see.
like 2 weeks, and then they're like, "Hey, we have no more jobs." It was an agency thing that they contracted me. The old ladies was like it's every now and then. The container thing was like 4 or 5 times. I'm okay. So it was just like So it was just like sequence. I'm like, okay. I lost now. I have to get another job. I was like, so people are like months trying to get one job. I had to find 7.
Oh my
in 4
god,
months.
man! But the fact that you could get 7 jobs like that, I mean, that's a testament to your job
And then
acquisition
even like
skills,
the
man.
exactly, like the trivia show. I'm like 750. I had to even sell. This is actually crazy. I sold a lady in Yukon $1,800 worth of furniture at my house. I found her. I sent it to her. She trusted me, and they sent the money through e-transfer. Because I was also trying to
E-transfer?
yeah. She
What
didn't
the
know
heck?
me ever. I got to sell her on that to send me the money, and that was enough to be able to pay rent.
You're
for
teaching
part
the
of it.
wrong things here, man. I think you should be teaching sales. I think you should be teaching job acquisition.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
good. It was tough, but it was now looking back on it was a little bit funny because a lot of experiences. I mean, we'll talk more about it, but yeah,
Nice,
that
yeah,
happened.
yeah.
All right, final question. What's one message? It could be entrepreneurial, learning wise, or for students, for anyone listening that you'd like to send.
If I had one message, I have so many messages. But okay, one, if I can go back and talk to my 18-year-old self, I'd just say optimize for community. Because if you optimize for community, everything else that matters, picking the right goals, knowing what mistakes to avoid and how to circumvent them, how to not waste time chasing the wrong things. That all falls into place if you just pick the right community in the first place. It's like getting into communities like self-learners where, they teach you how to learn, how to things that you shouldn't be paying attention to, things that you should actually focus on. That's going to allow you to align your goals properly and then chase them with the most efficiency and actually eventually achieve them. So I think it's community. If you could do one thing, just align and optimize for community.
Awesome. Your environment shapes you, and the community is exactly that. So I
Yeah.
love it. Thank you for coming, man. All right.
Okay, let me ask you a question actually.
Okay, sure.
My question for you is, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Ooh. So I think I usually think in inputs, not as
Yeah.
much outputs. So just what I can do. But if I had my whole vision is I want to make self-learning ordinary. What I mean by that is that most people don't have it. I want it to be a common thing for people to have this skill. So I'm scaling it across cohorts, teams, and the community. So I mean, in 5 years, man, I'd like to have like tens of thousands of people in the community in person. I'd like to have thousands of people that have gone through the cohorts and hundreds of companies helped with the self-learning teams and like maybe 100,000 people. Maybe that's a little ambitious on the app. I would like.
Nice, man. How can I help you do that?
How you can help me do that? Right now, I would say visibility, I think, because we're just trying to get more visibility onto what we're doing and connections to partners where I can partner with them in different ways, whether it's like running a workshop, whatever, partners that have like my audience, which is students, lifelong learners or professionals, and also teams. So executive teams, companies, that type of thing.
Make it happen.
Let's make it happen, man.
Produced by Old Day Beats Productions.